Welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over spiral wedging for ceramics 1. This should be the second video you're watching. This one's going to give you the introduction of what you should do every time you use a new piece of clay in ceramics class. All right, this is my large chunk of clay that I just got done doing ram's head wedging with, and now I'm going to spiral wedge it. Okay, I'm going to take this piece, and for spiral wedging, it's basically the same thing as ram's head, except you're going to turn it a little bit each time. So what you're doing is you're rocking the clay down, just like we did with ram's head. But what you're doing is each time you lift it up onto the point, you're going to rotate it about 15 degrees and push down like ram's head once more. And what's going to happen is lift it up about 15 degrees, lift it up and rotate it about 15 degrees, lift it up, rotate it. And what you're going to see happen as I do this is you're spiraling the clay into a spiral here in the center. You're taking this clay that's on the bottom, squishing it around into a spiral. This is going to be good for your wheel work because it'll get all of the impurities out and the clay will already be aligned. Now, I'm going a little faster. I'm going to turn this way so you can kind of see the side view. And what I'm doing is as I rock it up onto the tip, I turn it ever so slightly. I put a little bit more pressure on my right side, or the outside if you're doing it left-handed, and a little less pressure on the inside, and I'm rocking the clay on that 15-degree angle. So about 15 degrees each time, just turning the clay ever so slightly, and you'll see that as my hand goes down, I'm pushing the little lumps of clay out just a little bit each time. I'm going to pull this in so you can see. And now I'm going to do just a little bit faster. Okay, so again, just like ram's head, use your body weight and your whole body rocking back and forth. This will help that you don't get as tired and you don't ruin your wrists over time. And it's easier. You can get a bigger lump of clay and actually manage it. But you guys are going to be using pretty small lumps of clay. Now notice that each time I'm lifting it up, turning it about 15 degrees, pushing down, and I'm not twisting my hands around, I'm just simply rocking it down. The twist comes when I pull it up, I twist it about 15 degrees, and then I rock it down again, just like ram's head. Okay, so again, you should do this approximately 100 times. The more you do it, obviously, the better. And I do this even with the clay that comes out of the pug mill, because there's still some air trapped in the pug mill clay every once in a while. It also will bring any impurities out if you feel like a little lump from an old sponge or some other hard chunk of clay, it'll bring that out. Now when I get done with my wedging, I like to then just do littler pushes and round it around into a cone. So sometimes I'll call it cone wedging because it makes a little cone when I'm done, and sometimes I'll call it spiral wedging. But the technical term would be spiral wedging, okay? This is one of the skills that you should master as you're learning how to throw on the potter's wheel the first couple weeks of class, all right? So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the potter's wheel next time.